Hi everyone! Oh, I really have to start learning how to edit videos, so I don't always have to take the video like 15 times before I'm happy with it. But let's hope this one goes fine. I'm showing you guys today my new travel themed journal. So this is a hardcover junk journal. This has 114 pages. No, 140 pages. About 110 are blank for journaling, so there's plenty of space for writing or art or whatever you choose to do. I wanted to create quite worn out look on this. So the cover is painted brown. The spine is quite wide. This is 7 centimeters wide spine. That's almost 3 inches. There's coffee dyed fabric on the spine. I love how the dyeing creates this pattern. The back of the cover is quite simple. The spine is slightly rounded. The picture on the front says railway and steam navigation guide. The closure is with silk ribbon and cheesecloth. And I like to put just a little bit glue on the edge of the cheesecloth and the silk ribbon. It stops it from that the fibers don't fall out all the time. I'm always afraid that if I send a journal to a customer and she use it like a week and there's only like small strings left. So I like to, you don't really see the difference, but you don't have a lot of these loose fibers falling off all the time. Same here on this cheesecloth, what's sticking out from the spine. This binding is again hollow binding, so the signatures are loose from the spine. What that means that the book opens completely flat, making the writing really much easier. The inside, here I have made a pocket out of glassine paper. I like that you can see through, you don't cover completely the nice paper on the background. So it doesn't, it's quite fragile, but you can have small papers inside. This is a small picture of train. The first page is fabric, coffee dyed fabric again. This tag I left loose, so you can use this as a bookmark. There's a piece of dried wood glued on. This picture is a printable from Victoria Designs. I bought this steampunk mega pack, and there's a lot of travel themed pictures also. I rarely buy any digital files one by one. I like to await that they often have good offers for subscribers or members. So this mega pack was minus 70% or 60%. So it wasn't that expensive, but it has almost 300 pages printable pictures. So I like to buy those. There's a lot of different kind of things. There's tickets, there's tags, there's old maps, there's papers, letter papers, cards, there's all kind of things. The pages here, I often use a little bit heavier paper. I coffee dye it. So this is like this drawing paper. Some of the pages are lined, some of them are not. How I line my papers, I just use a normal coloring pen. I tried to stamp it through a template, but I didn't really like the result so much. So this color is dark chocolate. I just use a ruler and make the lines, and then I just erase just a tiny bit of the sharpness, so you create this worn out look. The pages have some stamping also on them. There's coffee dyed doily. Here's the first tuck spot. It's made of coffee dyed lace. On the background there's Tim Hall's scrapbook paper. Here I have stamped weekdays. And inside the coffee dyed envelope there's a postcard. There's also a hidden pocket with a small tag. Here's a side pocket with old postcard. This is from 67. There's smaller tabs on the beginning of the book, and there's bigger tabs in the end of the book. So I kind of like how it ended up. Where were we? Now we're lost. Here is an old book page with embellishment. Some stamping, boarding pass, a small key attached to the strings. Here on the front there is a journaling card with quote, and here is a journaling tag, a pocket with coffee dyed receipt, and this is a printable. This is a whole set. These belong together. I have only embellished it with this saying. Here is the other side of the fabric, and there's a tag. This paper clip is coming below. An old atlas page. Here between you can see the fabric I have used for binding the signatures. Old book page. This is really fragile. Here is coffee dyed doily on the both sides of the page, and here is some layering saying departures. Tuck spot. I have added some lace on the both sides of the, this is from old bed sheet, which I have coffee dyed. There's notepaper and an old picture from Tenerife. Two small tags with safety pin. Picture of old airplane. Here's a small pocket. Some Tim Hall's die cut. Cute envelope with even cuter notebook or booklet. And here's some coffee dyed pages and small pocket on the both ends and a little tag. No, I take it. Some music sheet. Here is a pocket. Here's some journaling cards. I made several of these, but I didn't, I only created the little tag and the key and the card itself. And I thought I'm gonna add something when I know what theme I'm gonna use them for. So here I added adventure and some small picture. These are really easy and fast to make. And you can just add something really small to make it special. Small picture. Here in the middle of the book there is some journaling pages. This ancient map is a printable from Victoria Designs. I have coffee dyed it because my laser printer, it's almost a little bit too good quality printer to print the vintage pictures, so it's really glossy printing result. So one way I can fix it is coffee dyeing. So that I often do with my printables. Here is a side pocket. On top there is a lace, note papers and a picture. Tag. Tim Holtz die. Some embellishment. Here, this is Tim Holtz scrapbook paper again. And I didn't want to cut it, so I just folded the rest in. There's a small corner pocket with journaling card. I really didn't notice this before before I was done, that now it says One Direction. Isn't it like a boy band? I hope the buyer is a fan. Here is note papers, coffee dyed. I really love coffee dyeing, you can probably see that. Here is some coffee dyed lace on top and coffee dyed cheesecloth under. Here is coffee dyed receipt. The other key, there's two keys hanging from the strings. One was here and one was in the beginning of the book. Here is other side of the receipt. Pocket. Here's some printables. Here I have printed on brown paper. This is a coffee dyed printable. And here I have created a small pocket for this picture or card. The embellishment, there's some simple layering and some pearls on top. And we are coming to the end. Here is the other side of the map, Tim Holtz map. There's coffee dyed glassine paper. Creating this pocket, there's coffee dyed printable and some coffee dyed papers. On top there is a tuck spot with journaling card. On the last page there's a small tuck spot under this Tim Holtz die. Journaling space behind. And here is a bigger pocket with a tag. On the back cover there is a glassine bag, and there's a printable envelope inside. This is from Victoria Designs, so it has a map, but I have just embellished it from the front and added a coffee dye paper inside. Here is one printable from Victoria Designs too. I just love this color. They often have these crunch style printables, but as I mentioned, my printer prints so glossy pictures that it doesn't seem so vintage. And other than coffee dyeing, the other way I can distress it is use sandpaper. So I scratch the surface off with sandpaper, create a little bit these white spots, and then I distress it with distress ink. So I get a little bit like this glossiness away. On the back side there's coffee dyed paper. That was my travel themed journal. I hope you liked it. One more thing before you close the screen. I'm soon hopefully reaching up 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I would like to thank all of you for following and watching my videos. Therefore, I'm planning on having a giveaway. I'm not sure yet about all the things, how I'm gonna fix it, but I would like to hear your opinions about what theme journal you would like to get in a giveaway. So I'm gonna read all the opinions and make my decision then, and let you know the facts later. Yes, thanks for watching. I'm hoping you're having a wonderful weekend, and I see you next time. Bye!